Let's go Algethar Academy, friends. First boss doesn't have stomp anymore, so it's a joke. 3 targets BL. What?
Welcome to Algethar Academy. I am delighted that you received our invitation.
Give me my hasty beach. 45%. Wowza. I wish I had this much haste all the time. I still think 40% haste is the play in this expansion also. For GCD and cast speed, it seems like. Although I should try 30% with more burst mastery and see how that plays out. I feel like it's gonna feel so painful, probably. Imagery doesn't work in the UK. Oh. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really know any other websites for image hosting though. What's another website for that? I mean, if we can kill this, I can flash him, I guess. It's nothing crazy though. Why is my tank top? It's nothing crazy. It's what I've shown like a long time ago. The prototype I had is coming full circle now, and it's feeling amazing. It feels really good playing with these talents currently. Is that what I'm gonna play on live? I have no clue, but this is what feels logical right now. Actually, my DH is doing damage. My Devourer boy. Are we lagging, or did somebody move too much? I swear the baits appeared in front of me before I even moved. I mean, Devour DH seems to be pumping now. Oh no, lag again. Please, 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 man. Save me. Not like this, man. Just when we were having so much fun. Now fun is not allowed. I'm insanely ultra dead, and so is the DH. And so is the Evoker, probably. Fantastic. Well, anyway, but that's what I'm playing at the moment, though. Pretty straightforward stuff, as you would expect, I guess. It also kind of feels like you can't really play that much more. I guess like you can change instead of Flourish, you could technically still play Inner Peace, maybe? I'm not sure. I do think Flourish is decent, but I feel like maybe for keys it's not needed. You can create one. It's a new round though. Just change the round to Zealot's endgame. We're extremely lagged out, I don't know what we can do about this. No, I don't think there's anything we can do about this. I'm lagged for like a minute now at least, I think. I mean, the group is still alive and killing the boss without us, so... Cool, I guess. Do I even take Sierra? I think we just go again, honestly. do we continue? Post-depression. Oh my god, man. And my details in-game reset. Fantastic. Well, I guess I'm uploading logs anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... Oh man, frustration is real. It's fine. We'll see the real damage when I upload the logs, I guess. At least... Well, See, this is my problem with this, though. Like, there's me lagging fuck the logs, though. Because I stopped registering information properly, right? Does it, like, speeds up and stuff? Does it still work? I have no idea. This might completely work the logs now. I mean, we're not that deep into the instance. We could technically just go again if you wanted to, but... It's a separate question if the group wants to do that, though. And I guess, like, what are the chances that we don't lag again? Just change your realm to Zolot's endgame and just create one. It'll be max level and ready to game. And go buy from vendors and stuff, of course. You can also craft stuff. Same as any other like PTR and beta version ever. Nothing's different than usual. Last time on the PTR or beta it was the same thing, you had to change realms again. Because they made like an endgame realm. But the wove it in. It was the exact same. Wait, what the? Oh my god, it wasn't even next to me on my screen. Okay. Am I still lagging, maybe? My tank is actually hiding, that's crazy. My tank is scared. Actually, you cannot kick that anymore. Which means you have to press a defensive on both of these AoEs. So you don't die on a hierarchy. These used to be kickable before in Season 1. Of Dragon Fate. And well, I guess technically Season 3 too. Same story. Nothing was different. I guess I should say last time we played this dungeon, they were kickable. But now they're not, for some reason. Which is kind of weird because it's the only kick you would have been doing in the pool, so I don't know why they made it a non-kick. Makes very little sense. He's actually getting get by the bleed through bark even. And yeah, this debuff only... This debuff only puts a dot on you now. It doesn't leave like an infinite stacking debuff as well, which makes the boss a joke, so... Tank damage seems fine. Yeah, Prop Pally is the only tank like this though. And Vengeance also does good damage too, I think. Bear doesn't do that, Pot Warrior doesn't do that, Bowmaster is about the same as Prop Warrior. Like maybe like a tiny bit better. Not that much though. But yeah. His tank damage is insane. Indeed. It's like Vengeance Propellier. They are the two big damage tanks. Although I haven't seen a Blood DK playing Apocalypse Rider. I only saw like one playing Sand Lane and it didn't seem insane. How did I not pick up my thing? I even walked over it. Why is there two evokers on my field? One of them is fake. Oh, okay. I just murdered myself. How did I get hit twice by the same tornado though? What? What the f... That's crazy. Well, it's fine I guess. Boss is very low. That is really strange though, isn't it? I swear I walked into it one time, it bounced me away and I think it double bounced me into itself or something. And I'm lagged again. No, man. I can even heal his bleed now. Fantastic. Oh, man. Back to lagging, it is insane. Such. Blood Decay will get nerfed? Will it? Okay. Well, that one was an experience, alright. And they're still lagging for me, so... This is... fun. I didn't see any big blood decays, personally. But I believe it. I just haven't experienced it myself.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Can he live? I'm finally unliked. I hope by tomorrow that they would have fixed this, surely. Or maybe that tomorrow is a luckier day where I don't lag as much. Because the first day we had 0 lag, second day had some lag now. And then like even more lag later on. Just like now. I even get use my potions and stuff. Fetch. Gonna have Lust for last boss, I guess. He's playing Aug. Augmentation. We had a 12 Pit of Sauron earlier. He was stopping damage in the logs. By quite a bit. Slightly concerning for the future of us non-lizard people. He was buffing a Boomy and a Survival Hunter. The same Survival Hunter we have in this group, in fact. And yeah, that was the result of it. I believe I have the log in the chat somewhere there. I'm not sure if you can see it now though. Might have to scroll up a bit. If that's even possible. If not, then I can just do this. And that should be the same log that I just pasted, I believe. I would think. Yeah. It was a decent run as well with only 4 deaths. Pretty clean run overall. I mean, but there you see, I can single target survival pumping though. And in AoE my tank pumping though. And in single target my tank pumping though. Let's see on this pool with AoE what my tank will do. He's gonna do some evil shit. Opa. He also almost got deleted. A second later on the battle axis. So they do arcane damage on melee swing. No, he was third and the Aug was almost also fucking doing big damage. I mean, technically speaking, the Aug is probably doing top damage this pool, if anything. If you look at the logs. Oh, lizards. 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 I like how it just doesn't say what segment is what. It doesn't know. Like, what was this, a boss? I don't fucking know. Unassigned segment. Unnamed segment, yeah, whatever. Crazy. Pulling directly from their own combat logs and shit, and it still doesn't know what the fuck is going on. What a classic. I'm rocking for good measure. think this is enough count. Or? No, it's not. Need the, need the casters, I guess. But tiny bit off on the count. Oh, they didn't mean to pull those, I see. Just a keeper? No. Because it's useless, it's still is garbage, it is on live service. You can see it by reading the talents, nothing's changed at all. Like literally nothing. It's the same trash as it's always been. Wild Stalker is still better. They didn't add a single useful talent to Keeper that actually makes it desirable. In any way. It's Wild Stalker all the time, every time. I think the only time you might even consider playing Keeper is in Raid, at most. And even in Raid, I swear, like, it's not special. To be honest. Like, I don't know if you saw what talents they added to Wild Stalker. They basically added the current tier set. Like, where you get, like, more blooms. And symbiotic blooms procs your bursting growth. Which, I mean, it does some healing. It doesn't do crazy healing like it does on retail, but... yeah. And meanwhile, for fucking Keeper, they added the other tier set, which is literal trash. Then, like, slightly more CDR Swiftman, which is also complete trash. And that's it. The rest are the exact same talents as you had before. It's literally useless. It's not even worth specking it. So it's not grayed out. That's how dog shit it is. If they add something useful to it, then I would think about it. But until then, it's Wild Stalker all the way. Which is fine with me because I prefer it anyway. I hate Keeper. Keeper is garbage. It has nothing that incentivizes you to do anything special, gameplay wise. No passive shit, man. No, there's no synergies. There's no synergies. For Raid there is synergies, at most. That's what I mean, like, it's probably like a Raid build again. In Raid you could maybe play like double Swiftmend or some shit to try to get like more like Ever Blooms from the Consuming Soul of the Forest or something like this maybe, from the Apex talents. But, I don't know. I don't see a point of that for keys, absolutely. 5 minutes left anyway. Despite all the lag and all the troubles. But in general I just don't see the point of it. It just doesn't give you anything. Like, these two things plus maybe double Swiftman could be something for Raid, but that's all I can think about. Like, everything else is identical. It's the exact same garbage talents you had before. Nothing special. Zero value. Meanwhile, for Wild Stalker, you get more Bloom procs, and Blooms are still doing good healing. And you get Rampancy, which is like the same as your 4-piece tier set, except it doesn't increase its own healing per stack of Symbiotic Bloom, so that's why it doesn't do insane healing. It does decent healing, I guess. And then you also get this, which also buffs your HOTS by 6%, which, unironically, I think this is better than most things that the entire Keeper tree has, which is hilarious, personally. But that's just me, anyway. And as for Breakdown, that's the same as always. Big old regrowth. Light Blooms, Everbloom, which is like the Splash Light Bloom talent. You see Symbiotic Blooms still do pretty decent healing. Swiftman's Wild Growths, Full Rejuve, the usual stuff. I'm also gonna upload the log anyway, in case you wanna read it differently, because in-game is a bit not ideal.